חכם בכתב ידו. פתאום אני יוצאת מחברת חומה כזו של מכולת זרוקה במדף שלו, ואני פותחת ואני רואה, וואלה, יומן מסע לפולין.
בניה.
ולמתמודד הבא שלנו, הוא מעט מתרגש מאחורי הקלעים, אז בואו נקבל אותו בהרבה מאוד חום. איפה מחיאות הכפיים שלכם?
Brilliant short film, and it starts with a little boy telling an audience that he's going to explain to them how he got his name, and then proceeds to display a wonderful shadow dance telling the history of this soldier who saved the Jews during the Second Lebanon War. I really like the audience reactions to the piece, the laughing, the crying, the children smiling, even an old lady sort of breaking down in tears. The sentimental message of this play really resonates with them. And I just love the shadow dancing. It's incredible. The romances with the rose and the soldiers dancing and soldiers marching. It's really, really well done.
I really like the backstory, using the talent show as the showcasing for this particular very tragic but uplifting story somehow. It was very emotional and quite disturbing, but the story in general was amazing, and they had a great storytelling technique. It was very authentic. I really liked it.
I thought the talent show was a really neat concept with the shadows. It was really cool to see kind of like the judges' thoughts on it, and then the audience members' reactions to the story.
I really appreciated just the framework for the whole video, the idea to have us, the viewers, sort of sit in with the audience and experience it that way. I thought was really clever, and it's executed really well. It's just a lot of interesting shots, very stylized. The silhouette pieces, I really liked all that. They just do a lot of really visually interesting things while telling you the story, and it's definitely worth checking out.
I absolutely loved this. I thought it was so well done. I thought it was such a great way to tell the story of his diary and everything else that was found, and his story itself. I thought that the use of the projector, and then with people with the shadows, and you still got like active movement, but with the projector being used so prominently as well, you were able to kind of really move the story and tell the full story that is sometimes harder to tell when you just have dancers or just have people representing the parts of the story or the story itself. Being able to really change the scenery and really convey how his life was and how he lived and how he died, and what this little boy, where his name came from and everything else. I thought it was a really great way to tell a story, first of all, and I thought that they really filmed it well. I thought the dancing was really well done. I loved the shadow work. I thought it was so intriguing, and visually it was really interesting to watch. It kept me super engaged the entire time.
Gorgeous film. I really, really enjoyed it. It was very powerful. I know I immediately became invested in this person and what they could have like possibly wrote about. It was obvious that their diary was very important to the film, and I wanted to know like what was in it. I love the fact that this story was told through movement and like dance, and I also love that we got to watch it along with a filmed audience. Like, I just think that worked really well. The story came to life on stage beautifully, and the audience's reaction also worked well, because I think in a way it kind of mimicked my reactions. And the background music was also very powerful, and it made the story come to life. So yeah, I think this is a very strong film, and I really enjoyed it.
Shows us such an incredible story, and it's the way that it's told that really makes the piece so remarkable. The use of performance art in such a unique way, the importance of shadows on a literal and figurative sense, how it's used both as an interesting aesthetic to tell the piece through silhouettes rather than just regular upfront people, but also in what that means on a more thematic and deeper level of the shadows of our past selves, of our history, of who we are, and how far we've come, how far our culture has come, our people, our religions. It's really a beautiful piece that, moves the audience in the story to tears, and also makes the viewer outside, us who are almost like a third-party viewer now, quite emotional as well. It's quite an achievement.